1, 2, 3, 4. Hi folks, Klaus here from Guitarhabits. Today I'm gonna teach you a nice chord melody with the chords C, F, G, A minor and D minor. Okay, let's roll. Okay, we start with the C chord. Your first finger on the B string, first fret, second finger on the D string, second fret, and third finger on the A string, third fret. I use a pick here for the right hand technique. So with the pick we go hitting the A string, then we lift the second finger here and you hit the D string, and then you hammer on the D string second fret. So first lift that second finger, hit that D string, and then hammer on with the tip of your second finger right onto the D string second fret, just where you want it to have that C chord completed. So again, first A string, then lift the second finger, hit the D string, and hammer on. You really want to bend that knuckle here nice and easy, because when you don't do that properly, you're gonna hit that D string with that finger. So you're gonna do A string, and you're gonna go, and you hear that kind of sound. So lift that finger nice and easy here. With the tip of the finger, press that A string, bend that knuckle right there, and then go hit A string, D string, hammer on really good. You have to practice that hammer on a bit. First instant you go like, you don't get it really, and with some practice, just hammer on and you get it nice. Okay, then we'll first do this position, then hit the G string, then hit the B string, and then do a pull off right there. And when I hit that pull off, I hit that B string and I pull it down. So I don't take the finger off, but I pull the finger down and I rest it on the E string, so you don't get that extra sound from the E string. You only want to hear that B string. So pull it down and rest it on the E string. Okay, so we got now A string, hammer on the D string, G string, pull off on the B string, and then you go G string up. From this position, and then we want the correct timing. And with your pick, you always want to go into the direction of the following note. So where is the next note? The next note is under the A string, so you pick down. So you go now down, 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 and on the B string you go up, because the following note is on top of it. It's on the G string. Okay, let's do that. That's the trick. That fourth finger is doing nothing. Okay. So we got the C chord. That's a nice melody. And we go over to the F major chord. First finger on the B string, first fret, second finger on the G string, second fret, and third finger on the D string, third fret. Now we hit the D string, then the G string, but you lift your second finger again, hit that G string, hammer on to the 2nd fret, then the B string, then the high E string, you pick upwards, and then go B, and then you lift that finger again, the 2nd finger, and then you hit the G string. So from the top, F, D string, lift the 2nd finger, hammer on, B string, high E string, B string, and then an open G. And what do? Why do you want an open G? Because you're already lifting all the fingers, so you have some time to make a transition to the next chord. So it gives you space to go to the next chord. So you can lift all the fingers and then hit that G string. Like that. And then you go to the next chord. So we got C first from the top. And then F. Okay. Then we go to the C, back to the C. Same C as in the beginning. And then we go to, we just place here, I'm placing my 3rd finger here onto the low E string 3rd fret and my 1st finger on the B string 1st fret. You can also play a G chord. It's a G sus. I'm a bit lazy, so I only play now those 2 fingers. But originally, if I want to play the original chord, it's the 2nd finger on the A string 2nd fret, 3rd finger low E string 3rd fret, your 4th finger on the high E string 3rd fret, and then that sus4 here on the B string 1st fret. This is your G sus4. But because I'm only playing these 2 notes here, I just go 1st finger B string and 3rd finger low E string 3rd fret. You can play whatever you like. If you think this is easier, the G chord with that extra finger here, okay, it's all good. Then we hit low E string, D, G, B. Then we lift the 1st finger off the B string, hit the B string, and then back to the G. Again, low E, D, G, B, lift the 1st finger, again B, G, and then D. I forgot to mention that, it's a D. So we got C, F, C, G. Slowly from this angle right here. F, C, G. Okay. Then I play that 2 times, that whole pattern 2 times in a row. So we go C, F, C, G, and again C, F, C, G, G♯4. Okay, then, so you play that twice, and then we go over to the A minor chord. A minor, your 1st finger on the B string, 1st fret, 2nd finger on the D string, 2nd fret, and your 3rd finger on the G string, 2nd fret. We hit the A string, then you lift your 2nd finger, and then you hit the D string, and you do a hammer on with your 2nd finger on the D string, 2nd fret. Again, A string, hit the D string while lifting that finger, hammer on with your 2nd finger onto the D string, 2nd fret, then you go G string, then B string, and while you're hitting that B string, you do a pull off again, just like with the C chord. Pull off that first finger from the string and rest it on the high E string, so you don't hear any extra sounds from that G string. Oh. And then again, I go back to the G. After that pull off, I go back to the G string, but I lift all the fingers, so it gives me space to go to the next chord. So it's just an open E string. And then I go to the F chord again. Same pattern as before. So we go D, first I play it. So go D, hammer on the G string with your second finger, B, high E, B, open G. So we got again A minor, F. From this position, okay. Then we go to the, one note mentioning, sometimes I do with the A minor, maybe you saw that, I hammer on both strings. So I hammer on the second finger and the third finger, just easier for me just to hammer on them both. So got A string, and then when I hammer that D string, I just lift that third finger also, I lift them both. Like that. You can do whatever you want. I have more control when I do two fingers than one finger. So it's all good. Okay. A minor, F, then we move on to the D minor chord. First finger on the high E string, first fret, third finger on the G string, second fret, and third finger on the B string, third fret. We hit the D string, then lift your second finger here, then hit the G string and hammer on that G string second fret. Then hit the B, then hit the high E string and do a pull off. You can now just pull it off from the string onto nothing. Just pull it downwards. So not lift the finger, but pull it downwards like that. And then I do again an open B string. So again, just remove all the fingers from the D minor chord and end with that open B string. And then we end with that that G sus4 chord. So first finger B string, first fret, third finger low E string, third fret, and we go low E, D, G, B. Lift that first finger, again B, and then G, D. Again, we go A minor from the top. F, D minor, G sus4. From this angle here. I forgot to lift my finger on the D minor. Do you see that? Okay. I play it a little bit faster from the A minor. It was quite a bit faster, sorry. Okay, let's do it one more time from this angle. Play the whole entire piece slowly. Here we go. From the C. Let's get a good angle right here. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, sorry. Gotta 1, 2, 3, 4. F, C, Jesus 4, and again C, F, C, Jesus 4, A minor, F, D minor, Jesus 4. And then you end with a C chord. Place that C, lift the second finger, and you go strum 5 strings. And then, see that? And then that second finger, do a hammer on. Just play from A to the B string, like that, like an arpeggio, like that, not but like that. And then you go, see that? First strum the strings, and then hit that hammer on there with the second finger. As you got Jesus 4. That's a nice ending right there. Take your time to practice this nice little tune. Memorize it, learn it by heart, and then just practice like 20 minutes each day. And really take it slowly, step by step, slow and then a little bit faster, and then take it slow again. Like really try to figure out, hey, where do the notes sound? Like, where do they do that? And then figure out which note is not sounding clean and clear, and focus on that. Those little details, those make that tune. So focus on that, and then leave it at that. Don't focus too much on the details. You want to sometimes focus on the details and then just play the tune. And then play it a bit faster and slow again. Mix it up a bit so it stays fun and you keep enjoying yourself. Okay, let me know in the comments what you think. Like it, subscribe. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you in the next lesson.